Hi, I am Kedger on two wheels, and today is the day for the KTM Duke 690R. So the 690 comes in two flavors, the R and the normal. This is the R. The difference from this one to the normal is that this one costs a whopping €1,000 more, ish, 800 I think. And for 800 you get these crash bars. You get it slightly higher, about, I don't know if it's 3 or 6 centimeters. You also get a Kaprovich exhaust, and you've got no pillion seat, and you have to buy that separate, so actually they're charging for less, I think. No, they're charging for that plastic thing. And you get the rest of the bike as normal. This bike is, let's see, front to back, same thing with the tires, 120 at the front, 160 at the rear. You've got your headlamp with LED indicators, your inverted suspension, water cooled as is obvious, and then we get to this freakish engine. And I say freakish because this is a 700cc engine with one cylinder. So the piston's like this big and it thumps away under you, making the whole bike vibrate and shake. Which is different. I'm not going to say it's bad, it's just different. The Kaprovich exhaust actually makes a very nice sound, but I'm a bit disappointed. Then again, it's probably got the DB killer in it. I was expecting much more sound from it. Weird. Disc brakes at the rear, single disc brake at the front with ABS on both wheels. Single disc brake at the front is also very weird. Very odd for such a powerful bike. This has 67 horsepower or 69, I think it's around that. You've got your hugger, you've got your blaze orange space frame. Oh, great! I'm going to have to wait like 10 minutes for these guys to get up there. And to make matters even worse, look at the weather. It's actually drizzling slightly, so I can't exaggerate on the roads. You've got a LED rear lamp and LED indicators at the rear also. Big fat 160 tire, and the usual odds and ends from KTM are those Paddock's 10 bobbins as fitted as stock. That's very nice. And the chain guard and that beautifully machined swing arm. So that's the walk around. And you've got your fuel tank. This is plastic. Fuel tank is plastic, I think, on all KTMs. This is very pretty. This is really pretty. And build quality is about what I'm used to. Now, I have an issue with this one. This one here costs €10,000. 9,000 and a lot. And for that money, you've got a lot of competition. For this money, this displacement in this power, which is the mid-range, 70-ish horsepower, and a 700cc engine, you've got a lot, but I mean a real lot of competition. And for this price, competition kind of smokes it on price. You may think the power is little, but it's not, because this is really light. It's like 170 or 160 or 180 kilograms. Just check this out. It just shoots forwards. It's so light. And this one I can roll throttle at maximum, because this is the power I can handle, not the insanity that is the 1290. The ground's a bit weird. This is a proper bike. This is such a huge engine with one cylinder. I can't understand why, but it's funky. Oh, this particular bike, this unit, I hope it's just this unit, has a droopy left mirror. As soon as I accelerate, that thing drops down. It's probably broken. Something happened to it. And as a result, I have no idea on what's going on behind me. really no idea. You'll see me shaking my head a lot because that's me trying to figure out if there's someone behind me or not. Whoa. And then it leads to these dangerous things like trying to figure out if there's someone behind me, look ahead, and oh my god, that's a bend. Hey, cool rear spoiler, dude. And this is the start of the proper twisties. It corners really well, but it feels so light on entry. You're seated nearly on top of the handlebar, much more so than the 390 and the 125. So really straight up with your hands almost on your lap. It's really uncanny. And you can't see any of the bike, usually, because it's very way down there. In fact, in this position I can't even see the dash. It's covered by my own helmet. And brake test, can I 60, let's go. Ooh, whoa! Whoa! I lifted the rear wheel! That's a first! That had never happened to me before. That means the weight is very much on the front. Let's see again. No, I was scared this time. I'll have to do it again later. Well, this is a stoppie machine then. I did a stoppie without even wanting to. Oh, it's dry here. I can just hear this noise. It's great to ride. It's very intuitive. Whoops. That was me completely missing the rear brake and then panicking. Sorry, big mistake for me. But it's very intuitive. You get your knee out instinctively because, I don't know, it just feels right. And being so light means it's really easy to manage. So yeah, it's good. It's very good. And it also gives you quite a lot of confidence, even though I'm not pushing it by any means, because I have a visor full of water, so I'm a bit scared, but it goes very well indeed. This is a lot of fun. Just too bad about the weather, but this is quite a fun bike. That was awesome. Let's see how it goes here. Another stoppie, let's go. Almost locked up the front wheel. ABS kicked in and stopped the stoppie. This is quite a fun bike. It really is. Well, next up I am going to go back. I'm going to start the Portuguese now, Portuguese version, and then I'll switch back around down there. So see you soon. Well, we're back. Now I'm going to take her back home. And I still have a face... Damn you, mirror. I still have a face full of water. I hope the camera's clean. I really do. There's one pretty cool thing about this one, is that getting your knee out is completely natural. hanging off the bike is also completely natural. And for an intermediate rider like me, the power is very manageable. It's very fast, but you can still manage it really easily. It's not too much, it's just perfect. It's exciting, but not yet scary. And it's just what you need to be able to overtake whenever. Just like that. Saw that? Let's go. Left now. Left now. Right. And for someone who doesn't know how to do the stance dance into hanging off with your knee out, it's very easy on this one, so that's a plus. The vibration's a big minus though. Except if you're a lady. Let's try braking again. Hard braking now. Oh, I engaged the ABS due to all those white bands on the road. Excuse me, coming through. No, bad idea. You know what this feels? This feels a bit like a supermoto. Now, even though I've only ridden one for what, 1 kilometer, but it does feel like a supermoto for the roads. Meaning really an off-road bike, but prepped for the road, because you are seated much like a supermoto. Maybe the handlebars are slightly lower than on a supermoto, but it's still very high, very on your lap, and it's also really light on the handlebar. Any kind of touch or even look at the handlebar and it will turn, and you will lean easily. And even though it's light, and I usually don't like light motorcycles because they make me nervous, it still feels planted somehow. It feels light, meaning the steering is very light. It's 1 to 5-ish light, but it's not unstable. I'm not sure if I'm getting this across correctly, but the MT-07 also has that. It's also very light, but still stable. Now let's see how much this can do. Proper speed now. Come on! Come on! Okay, now this is getting interesting. This is getting scary now. I'm sure it would have done more. I just chickened out because there's too much traffic and it's getting too dangerous. The wind blast is something out of this world, though. I can't take it anymore. That's quite a lot. And my feet are going numb from all the vibes coming in from the not pedals, from the foot pegs. Oh, never mind using that mirror at these speeds. Look at that. That's what I call vibrating. Look at the mirror. But it is fun. Granted, it is a very fun bike. I know I'm repeating myself about the vibrations, but when you're going at speeds, all you think about is, oh my god, I'm going to flip backwards with the wind speed, and why are my feet tickling? But this push here feels great. and it changes tone and power as soon as it reaches 5K. You feel it going. It's like a second stage. It's going soft, 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 and at 5 it goes wink. More power, and it keeps on going. Woo! This is an exciting bike. I like it. Hey, there's a guy test driving the 390. Too bad about the weather. And this. Okay, final thoughts on the 690. Very balanced. It's first rider friendly-ish. It needs a bit of discipline, but it's still very good for a first rider. It's also very stable. For example, when I did a test brake on the Portuguese video, I stopped and then I stopped, no feet down, for about a second while I was trying to clunk down to first. So it's very stable, very balanced. It's never too much on anything. Not too much acceleration, not too much torque, not too much brake. Well, yes, a bit of too much brakes. Not very heavy, not very light. It's a fantastic little medium. Let's put it backwards here. It's a great little medium. Thing is, do I like it? Oh yes, I do. It's a very nice bike. Would I buy one? No. I'm very sorry, but the price just kind of kills it. 10,000 euros it's too much. It's great. It is really good, but it's too expensive, man. Why is it so expensive? Components are really good, but still, it hurts a bit. And it shakes quite a bit. So if you're a lady, well, ladies would like this one more. I've never been on a bike that shakes so much. It just goes all the time. It's not shaking, it's actually just vibrating. It sounds nice. Remove the dB killer from that one and you'll have something awesome. And it goes well enough. And it's just about perfect for my skills. It's just not too much for me, not too little. I loved it. Don't love the price though. Kedger out.